question for you.
Okay.
Okay. So Peach and I are parents. So I'm going to ask you this. What would your parent do if you were in school and your teacher laid hands on you? What would your mom have done?
Kick her ass. Seen it.
My dad would have been down there and probably beat someone's ass or sued the school. I don't know, one of the two.
I'd be rolling up with his gun.
So in Georgia, there was headlines galore about this woman beating up a 61-year-old teacher, totally made the mom look like super crazy. Well, she brought out her side of the story. So it's a daycare, it's a Catholic daycare, and they're able to watch video of the classroom from the day before. So the mom picked up her kid early. He had an injury to his leg. Mind you, he's 3 years old and nonverbal. Or 2. I think he's 2 years old and he's nonverbal.
Mm.
And she picks him up. She's like, okay, kids are kids, like maybe, kid pushed him or whatever. She watched this video of the classroom, and for 3 hours, she watched the teacher, according to her, allegedly, slap him with a book, slam him down in the seat, like grabbing his wrist and just like basically abusing him. So she sets up a meeting the next day with the director to talk about the events. And obviously she's very upset. They won't let her view any more footage that happened in class. And she asked for a meeting with the teacher. Fast forward the next day, teacher's in her room waiting for this meeting. The mom walks in and she just starts beating her ass, like no hesitation, like throws this lady out of the chair and like threw her around like a rag doll. And when I first saw this, I was like, damn, that was pretty violent. But then understanding the context, I can't say I blame her. But on the other side, there is another way to go about it, right? Like this lady was 61, like that's not okay to put your hands on somebody.
But she's old enough to know better.
Exactly.
She is old enough to know better. Exactly. So this girl, she spent 1 day in jail. Her mugshot looks hella like smug. Like
I'll do
girl.
my nickel. I'll do my nickel.
I'll catch my case. I'll catch a case any day of the week. And when honestly, like reading the story, I was like imagining it of, like our kid, like I would lose my mind and I'm a bonus parent, like I can't imagine what Peach would do in that situation or how he would feel.
I'd beat a motherfucker's ass.
So real top question, but it's just something I'm been meaning to ask you. How would you feel if your child called you stepped birthing person?
I don't think he would, but I would laugh.
That's weird.
It is weird. But like kids are weird nowadays. I don't know. Ours does the weirdest shit and we're just like
cool.
Okay.
Like, how do I respond to you? Okay. And just walk off.
Right? Puzzled's like the perfect person to know because she works with kids every day.
Yeah. Well, no, I only ask because it's been going around all week about not calling people mothers because it's not as inclusive, right? Like they want the proper terminology you're supposed to call people is birthing parent. And as women that can have children, what do y'all I don't think about that terminology? I'm just curious.
Terminology, like if it's a broken family system, like the first thing that comes to mind is the fosters.
Yeah.
The fosters,
birth mom.
they either foster or adopt the kids, and when they're in the home and they talk about the biological parents, they say, yes, those are my birth parents or my biological family, but not my birthing person.
It sounds
I can understand where the term birthing person could come from though too.
Well, yeah, they're trying to, because we have had reports of people transitioning and then becoming pregnant before they finish, right? Like we've seen that.
Oh, yeah.
So it makes sense. But again, a lot of women that I've been seeing that have talked about it just feels a little like I've earned the right to be called a mother. Like that's what you call me, you know?
Yeah. Also,
I was gonna say like.
Mhm.
I
Go
don't feel
ahead.
like they're taking anything away from us. They're just creating a spot
Giving
for
us
themselves.
options.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, do
Absolutely.
it. Make yourself at home at the table. Like, come on, feel this pain.
Have a seat at the table for sure. I was gonna say like I feel like I'm a mommy, right? Like the day that our kid stops calling me mommy and just calls me mom, it's gonna be a hard day. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a hard day.
It's gonna go from mommy to Mama Norma.
Oh, PJ already
Is that bad? Is that
supplanted
bad?
it.
I'm sorry.
That
I'm
was
sorry.
very bad.
I'm
Very
sorry.
bad.
I'm so sorry.
Very bad.
Wait.
Someone
Can't
on the
believe you
caption
said that.
I fucked
What-
up.
what-
I'm so
cannot believe you
sorry.
said that.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna treat you like that teacher. Just kidding. He looks so
Yes, you
scared.
Help.
Yeah.
Alan, blink
In Latin,
twice if
read
you
it.
need help. Okay. Y'all saw this.
I
Somebody
love
clip
I
that.
love Pixie's comment because she says my son calls me bro, and honestly ours does too. Like he's playing Fortnite or some shit, and he's just like, bro, look at this. No.
I love it.
I don't know how I'm
I
gonna
thought it was
handle
it.
like the respect. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I guess it's a level of respect of what your child calls you, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So this woman, she has a GoFundMe to pay for her legal fees. She's done a couple of interviews, but to be honest, like I think she just talked way too much. I think she should have just said like no comment and let her lawyer handle it. Because I feel like she's digging herself into a deeper hole. But I'll be interested to see what happens from it. The teacher's currently on administrative leave. I think they spent a little bit of time in the hospital, but they'll be okay. And they'll definitely remember not to lay their fucking hands on the child again.
Well, and that's if
Well, that wraps up another great episode. And don't forget to join our amazing and supportive community on Discord.
In our Discord, you can find game nights, watch parties, food pics, Dungeons and Dragons, and more. What's not to love about that? We have a little something for everyone. Head over to our website, officialmillennials.com, and you'll find more info, especially our featured gamer of the week.
Speaking of something for everyone, we have a book club. We read a book almost every month and talk through it together. We also have a special perk for our subs to discuss other books in a series called Chapter 2.
don't forget to swing by YouTube and drop us a follow at Official Millennials. You can also find us on Twitter at MillsOfficial. We appreciate all the support, and y'all have a good one.
This is an Official Millennials production.